To this now, the North West MEC for Community Safety and Transport Management, Wessels Morweng, has held an engagement with stakeholders in Stilfontein earlier today on the plan to resurface illegal miners who seem to be opting to remain underground. He joins me now on the line to give us an update. MEC, good evening to you and thank you so much for your time. Let's get first the latest with regards to those who are still underground.
No, thank you very much. Ever since the minister's visit on Friday, to this end, it's only 9 that has been able to resurface underground. I can't confirm their state, as you know, that you have not sent anyone underground to confirm their state.
When it comes to saying that you haven't sent anyone underground to confirm their state, is this you saying that you're not sure of the conditions underground currently?
No, we're not sure of the condition underground currently. That is why the plan that the minister directed that I must rescue team. Firstly, the first phase of the plan, it will first develop mechanism of how best can we do to go and verify facts of what we are getting, because what we are getting, we can't take that as the actual facts surrounding the case, wherein we got an indication that there's more than 4,000 or 4,500 people that are trapped. Government is an institution that operates with facts, so we need to be factual to that extent as to who's underground, how many are underground, what is their state of being.
And what is the plan to do that then?
Look, we met after the minister has consolidated the team that is led by me, like I indicated. We met today. In fact, we met on Friday. That was our first meeting, wherein we met with the rescuers. We requested them to come up with a tangible plan. Now they developed a plan. Then we requested them to cost a plan. So they've costed a plan, and then we met today to check and process that plan, and then I've also discussed that with the minister, and then we agreed with them that we must start with immediate effect tomorrow, because it's very urgent. We need to rescue people's lives. So tomorrow they will start with clearing the site, and then after clearing the site, the mechanism that I'm talking about, where we are going to send them to establish as to what is really happening, how many people are we dealing with. It will be implemented without any waste of time. Once we have extracted that information, we will be informed to understand how our rescue plan will unfold to rescue those miners underneath the ground.
So then this does hint to the fact that you are not, you are not going to be going underground. There is a possibility that at some point, when you've gotten this information, you may send a team underground to rescue some of those. Is that what I'm hearing?
No. Let me confirm it on record. No one is going to be sent under the ground. Okay. You can't risk people's lives, to innocent people's lives, to send them underground. No one is going to be there. There are mechanisms that we use. It's unfortunate. It's a police protocol. I can't divulge that. Yeah. The only thing I can indicate to the public, as I'm accountable to the public and I'm using the media as the watchdog of the public, I can only communicate to the public that they must be comforted that the minister has directed that we develop the plan. The plan is in place. We have checked the feasibility and the practicality of the plan. From where we said the plan is practical and it can achieve the intended objectives.
So what do you know? I know you say that you don't know much about the conditions of those who are underground, but we are hearing from some of the community members that there are those who are asking for their medication. Is this what you are also hearing as well?
Yeah, look, I said this, and I'm emphatic on this thing, and I'm not budging. We are dealing with criminals. And a criminal mind is a criminal mind. It's not like we are rescuing people who are not. We are dealing with hardcore criminals. That is a fact. We've got facts to back that statement. We are dealing with people who have murdered people before, who have raped people before. We don't dispute the fact that there might be a need for ARVs. We respect a right to life, and we respect that request. But this might also, underline the word might, this might also be one of the tactics that they are using to can want to take us from pillar to post or to divert us from the intended objective, which is something that we're not going to agree into, because a capable team of police will never do that shit. So we are mindful to that request, but we look into it thoroughly through all our intelligence and check the feasibility and the practicality of that request of ARV. Because I am telling you, this might be a request of ARV. We might receive another request of something else. So the government will not be pushed into a corner of wanting to negotiate with hardcore criminals.
MEC, I hear that, but there's another layer to this conversation that we haven't had. And this is a conversation of those who are seen to be the masterminds, the kingpins. What is the strategy there? Because in some of these cases, you then are hearing that these people are also reporting to certain individuals who are not underground as we speak. What do you do with those ones?
No, we are mindful that, remember, this has been treated in levels. I think I was with General Musiki. She outlined it very well in the press conference earlier today. I think this is level 2 or level 3. That's level 4 and level 5 of the kingpins. But for now, what comforts is that we have distracted the syndicate, because we have dealt with the ground forces, the one that extract the materials, that make sure that there is always an oil to their illegal operations. The police is working hand in glove to make sure that holistically we deal with the problem, we outreach it, importantly by arresting those that are on level 5 and level 6, which are the kingpins. We've got a very good intelligence, we've got a very good operations. I'm telling you, with no time, we shall be able to report with regards to that. We are not undermining the fact that they are there, they are existing. Our plan was coordinated in such a way that we deal with the ones that are extracting the gold, which are at level 1 and level 2. We understand that there's another phase of those that are coordinating. It's an open intelligence. Yeah. For you to understand that fact. And we shall never be ignorant to that, because that is the only way we can be able to holistically nip this thing and make sure that we close it once and for all.
How do you respond to those who are criticizing government, saying that these are people and you should be dealing with that in such a manner to ensure that you at least are able to be humane about your approach? I'm sure you've seen some of the human rights activists who are saying that what you are doing right now as government, and even the labeling thereof, is seen as inhumane. How do you respond?
There's nothing inhumane that we are doing. Nothing inhumane. That's why I said people must not have selective amnesia. Not so long ago in Johannesburg, Zamas, they raped young girls when they were shooting a music video. Not so long ago in Klerksdorp, I'm from a crime scene. I saw 15 people who were shot dead by the Zamazama. I'm from families of those people. They are still crying today. In some area in Gauteng, the Zamazama raped a mother, a father, and a son. And a father committed suicide after those horrific incidents. So people must not want to change the narrative and make it as if government is inhuman and government does not. In the very same vein, people must think of the rights of the people that are terrorized by the very same Zamazama. People must think that and carefully think of the lives that I've lost. I can take them to those homes. I know those homes. I know those people by their names. If they think I'm creating a story, here in the area of Klerksdorp, I'm from there 2 months ago. 15 people were shot in a tavern. But we are not inhuman. We are obliged by the Constitution. The minister have made a provision that we can send a certain segment of food so that they can be able to get strength, so that they can be able to resurface. Now, tell me why, if we have done those extra methods, why do you say that the government is inhuman? Those that have been processed, those that have been extracted, immediately they've been subjected to medical attention. We have never took people in that weak state and detained them. We took them to various health facilities for them to regain strength and to be arrested. People must not divert and want to change the narrative. Community on the ground is happy. They are applauding us. That MEC, these people are terrorizing us in our communities. We applaud what the government is doing. We don't want to hear negativities around these issues. Because I'm telling you about affected families. I've made you practical case studies. There are many. You even have them in your archives as the SABC, you can support my statement that we are dealing with people that are hardcore criminals.
All right. MEC, thank you so much for that update. Appreciate it. That is the North West MEC for Community Safety and Transport Management, Wessels Morweng.